This is the beginning of a series of business and economic fundamentals. So that I will repeat over and over again with my clients and whoever dares to listen. The number one purpose of business, according to Drucker, 1954 Practice of Management, is to get and keep a customer. I'll repeat, it's to get and keep a customer. It is not to build a widget or a service or a product and then bring it to market. It's to create a customer first. A fine example of that, which we'll either post up here or put a link down below, is Bill Gates' commencement address at Harvard. It's brilliant, nails it. He discusses calling Menlo Park and knowing that they're on the cusp of personal computers, calls them and offers them a software to run on their computers. And you see the whole clip, it's brilliant. And they are not only excited about the potential of getting software for their computer, they said, please contact us in 3 to 6 months because we're not ready. And he said, fine, he will. And when he hangs up, he was thrilled that they didn't know he was speaking on a payphone in the dorm. And 2, he hadn't written the software yet, right? So absolutely brilliant. He went and got a customer, then he created the product. I remember my father telling me a story. There was a muffler company. I'm not sure if it was Speedy or Midas. They built a whole bunch of locations for mufflers, and they spent most of their money on attracting customers. They allocated so much of their marketing budget, they didn't stock mufflers. So what you would do is you would pull into this muffler company. You had a Mazda, you had a Toyota, whatever it might be. They would see the car coming in. They knew who the main wholesaler, the jobbers, the people that supplied all of the dealerships. They had their access to them. So as a 1981 Mazda pulls in, they would be searching it. Someone would come in. They would close the deal, and then they would send a guy out to go and run and go pick up the muffler. They spent all of their money getting the customer and then going and getting the product, right? So the lean startup, been around 30 years. MVP, minimal viable product. It's funny when I talk to entrepreneurs about it. They kind of get it, but they don't. They said, let's something minimal. The essence of the MVP is the feedback loop. It is don't invest too much time and energy in producing a product or a service unless the marketplace is involved. So many businesses over the years, they used to build something and then they would bring it to market. I'd rather have a customer and no product than a product and no customer. So it's one thing to get, and whether you're on LinkedIn or Facebook or anything, you'll be inundated with all kinds of services, agencies that will get you customers. That's fine. The keeping of a customer, now that's a whole different, that's a different kettle of fish. And that we'll cover later on marketing energies and marketing and innovation, which is basically the next level of Drucker's formula. So again, the number one purpose is to get and keep a customer. And it's not about a product. Go get a customer. I'll finish off. When I was bartending years and years ago, I had a boss. His name was Ted. He was a very intense man, chain smoking and cigarettes. And he'd say, Peter, you guys don't know business. I go, what do you mean, Ted? He goes, business is basically 2 ads. Every business is 2 ads. I said, what do you mean? He goes, maid service. You run an ad offering maid service. And then you run another ad hiring maids. When the phone rings for maid service, you hire. If the phone doesn't ring, you don't hire. So you run an ad and quantify calculate a need and have another ad ready to supply that. So again, I would rather have a customer and no product than a product and no customer.